change element attributes. You can get to this tool right here in your main toolbar, or you can go underneath the construction toolbar and grab it right here. Now there's quite a few different toggles inside this particular tool. This top one here is to use active attributes, and what that will do is load up the attributes that you have at the top here if you want to utilize those. Or you have some options down below here depending on what you want to change on that existing item. So let's just take, for example, for our first example here, we have this box right here. Let's say we want to change the color of it. That's all we want to change. It's drawn the way we want it. That's the correct size. We just want to change the color of it. All we need to do is check mark this box that says color. That box will be active now. Now we can go through our MoDOT color palette and determine what color that we want to change it to. Let's go ahead and change it to red. All we need to do now is to identify the element, left click on it one time, and it's changed. Simple as that. Or if you want to change the style of it also, you could change the style and the color of it. Say we change the color to blue and maybe the line style of a solid line style. Identify the element, left click on it, and it's changed. And there's also some other toggles down below here for the weight and transparency if you're utilizing that, class, template, and so forth. A bunch of different options that are underneath there. You also have an option to make a copy. So if you want to make a copy of that particular item, you can do that. And also the change entire element. Most of the time it's going to change the entire element anyway, but that is an option for like text if you have an underline or overline or stuff like that. At the top here you have this use active attributes, which, like I said, we'll look at the active attributes that you have here at the top. So if we check mark that box, you'll see that now it's going to change my color. It's going to match up to my active attribute at the top here, and so forth. Level, color, style, and weight. But whenever I'm going through here and wanting to change an item, whichever items that you have selected down below here, that's what's going to change. If I have these two unchecked right here and I change a particular item, like this one right here, if I have just the level and the weight selected, that's all it's going to change on that particular item that I select. It's going to just change the level of it and the weight of it. The color is still going to be yellow and the style is still going to be that center line style. Also, you have this option right here that says match active or match element attributes. That option will be very handy if you have an item that's out there that you want to match to maybe change something else. So I'm going to go ahead and zoom in to this area right here. I have my right-of-way line, my edge of shoulder, and edge of pavement. But these three lines right here, they're just white lines. And they're also underneath the level of level 1. Let's say I need to go through here and change these particular lines to match what these line styles are, because these are correct. These are incorrect. I need to change these. Well, if you click on this button right here that says match active attributes, it's going to say down in your status bar, identify element to match. What item do you want to match so you can apply it to another line or element that's out there? So if I select this right-of-way line, you're going to see that since I have use active attributes turned on, it's going to change it up here, and it's going to change inside my box right here. It's going to put that level, that color, that style, and that weight inside my box. Now if I want to change that item, which I'm going to change this one right here to match what these are right here, I want to make sure my level, color, style, and weight are checked on. That way it's applied to that line or circle or geometry that I'm going to change. And now if I left click on it, it's going to automatically change it to that particular style. So now I can do the same thing for these other ones. I can match it. I'll click on this one first to match. It's going to say identify element to match. I'll go ahead and select this edge of shoulder. Loads up those attributes for it. Now it's going to say identify element, basically to change. So if I select this one right here, left click on it, and if I hover over top of it, it's going to say level right away edge of shoulder. So now I'll go ahead and do the same thing for this last one right here. I'll do a match. I'll match this one right here, since I know these are the proper attributes for that particular edge of pavement line. Now it's going to say identify, change attributes, identify element. Which one do you want to change? Left click on this one right here, and it changes those attributes of that particular line. So those are the options underneath the change attributes tool.